Have you ever heard of the depth map before? Because that is what we'll be looking at today. We have our clip here and we're going to be using the anime scripter to create a depth map. The depth map is what will now blur out areas that are far away and make the places that are closer more sharp. And if you're also going to do this, you can flip it and have the places that are closer to be blurry and the ones that are farther away to be sharp. So what we'll be using is anime scripter. Make sure you go to extra tools, then under AI video processing, just click on extract depth. Your clip has to be selected. Click on extract depth and it's going to like pre-render it for a while and give it a bit of time before it actually loads here. So this is our depth map. Very good, very nice. Next thing we'll be adding is a blur, camera lens blur. Under the blur map, we are going to be using our depth map and you'll do it that way. Let's hide our depth map for now. As you can see, when we increase the threshold, the place that is closest is getting blurry. We can also just invert the blur map and make the farthest areas become blurry and then the closest area to become sharp. Okay, you can always just adjust these settings and then see which one works best, but a threshold of just 255 is good enough. Under channel, I usually just stay with luminance, so there I'm very okay with that one. So blur radius, let's just adjust it slightly, maybe around 20 or 10 depending on the clip. I think around 10 is very suitable. So you can see here it gives us a very nice look. This is with the invert blur enabled, this is with it disabled. So you see this is blurry, that is sharper. Another thing that can be done is after you already have the depth map, if you want to like make sure these edges are not so sharp, you can add a fast box blur to it and just ever so slightly do like a 3 blur radius so that you don't really have so much going on. Just like softens that edge a little bit. So let's just, I prefer it with the invert blur map where now the closest is the sharpest. Looks very nice, very clean, and gives you distance. Now we can actually appreciate the distance that is going on here. If we look at the depth map once again, you see white brightest is the sharpest. The darker ones, the black ones, are going to be blurry if we are working with the invert blur map. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you also want to join our Discord server, we'll have it linked below.